practice back from the game the other day? What's the atmosphere been like?
I mean, it's been the same as it's been all year. We're out there going hard, being physical, and just doing what we're supposed to do.
You seem like you kind of walked over to Mecole after that buff punt the other day. Can you tell us anything about what the message was to him, to kind of, what you're talking to him about at that point?
I was just telling you got to have a short-term memory of things like that, because, I mean, stuff like that can affect your whole game and the rest of your season. So you just want to let stuff go. I mean, go out there and be better on the next play. Do your best.
How good is he about doing that, not forgetting?
I mean, he's awesome. I mean, as a young kid right now, I mean, it kind of still is probably lingering in there. But sometimes, it's always good to hear from an older guy or somebody you trust, to get that out of their memory.
Any personal experience you kind of relay to him to say, hey, this happened to me one time?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's happened to everybody. Everybody's always done something that's messed up and you feel like it's cost your team the game or something like that. And it had happened to me before, and I told him the exact same thing. You just got to forget about it, have a short-term memory.
You've had a front row seat to watching him kind of grow as a return guy. And I mean, is he going to get one at some point? I mean, it sure seems like he's been close a few times.
Oh, yeah. Sooner or later it's going to come. It may be this Saturday, it may be later on in the season. Sooner or later it's going to come. I can feel it.
Any difference in practice this week, last week?
No difference. I mean, we're out there going hard, defense flying around to the ball, offense out there making plays. I mean, we're just being who we are, being our identity.
Can you look back to last week and pinpoint anything that kind of foretold something could happen?
Not really, because, I mean, last week's behind us, so we're always looking forward. We're on to this Saturday trying to take care of Kentucky, and then so forth and so forth. So last week's behind us. Right now we really don't even know what happened last week or really care. We're worried about Kentucky right now.
Terry, you guys, it's mid-November. Are practices the same physical that they were in October and September, or is anything tapered off?
Oh no, I mean we're still physical out there. We're still going at each other's necks, still trying to continue out showing our identity and being able to prove it on Saturdays.
What have you guys been telling Jake about trying to respond from a game like that? Obviously his first performance this season.
I mean, you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, and it just so happened we lost last week. I mean that happens. So as a young quarterback, we try to get him. Like I told a reporter earlier, you gotta have a short-term memory. With him as a quarterback, you gotta have that quick, because I mean you got passes that you might not like, you might mess up this call or something like that. You just gotta have a short-term memory and keep moving forward.
What was the message from the seniors, the leadership group, coming out of that loss and into this week?
Just keep being who we are. Don't dwell on last week. Just keep moving forward, and we're going to come out hopefully with a victory this week for all the hard work we've been putting in this week.
Before the season, I guess about this time last year, when those guys came back, what did that do to the psyche of the team?
I mean, that just means a lot for them guys, because them guys, they could have furthered their future, but they decided to come back for us and help us out along the way. I mean, that's a big thing for us, because it gave us more weapons on defense and offense, and we've been putting them to use.
What would it mean to send the seniors out undefeated at home since 2012 and beating every SEC East team in school history?
I mean, that'll be big time for the seniors. For us to be able to do that for the seniors, and it's never been done before. I mean, that's awesome for us to leave this awesome senior class and have them leave Sanford Stadium with something like that. I mean, that's awesome, because we've seen them put in so much work and so much hard work and so much effort into these years over the years, and just them being that Georgia Bulldog that we love. I mean, it'll be special to send them out on the win.
A few of us were wondering earlier, with your cooking background, to keep chopping things. Is it definitely wood, or is it like onions, tomatoes, potatoes maybe? Do you have to use different imagery to relate to it or anything?
Nah, we're going to leave it as simple as just wood right now.
Is it a like what kind of wood? Is the tree been chopped down?
No, it's not fully chopped down yet. It's halfway. It's not close.
Okay.
We're close.
We don't use a hand axe and not saw.
No, we switch it up every now and then. We use an axe and sometimes a hand saw. So it depends on what type of work we want to put in.
Okay, I got
Do you have a preference?
No.
Have you ever
Just so
actually
you know,
chopped
you're
a
the
tree?
only guy that we've had tried to have this fun with.
Have you ever actually tried to chop a tree?
No, but I've tried to chop firewood. It didn't work out too good.
When?
like when I was younger, like
Oh, okay.
12.
Oh,
I haven't done it since then.
Did you lose? You look like you have all your fingers.
Yeah. I just, I couldn't get the aim right.
Oh,
And so, something you got to work on. You got to keep working on it. So,
Sorry I wasn't recording this part.
you good.